Hello everyone, welcome to 2026 and welcome to my channel, The Art of Holistic Living, where we become fully human again by moving from fragmentation into oneness through a creative, organic, vibrational, spiritual way of living. My mission, helping those unvaccinated individuals, those that decided to remain organic and not to participate in any way in the great experiment of 2020. My mission is to help you expedite your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual healing, but also help you find a state of wholeness, of completion, and at the same time, help you to succeed in your very own terms. I'm a holistic living coach, and this is my channel. And today we'll be talking about two things. What is the most important practice for starting 2026? And that practice is intentionality. Intentionality. You have to be intentional. There are so many distractions around us that gets in the middle of you and your goal. Yes, you have to set your goal. You have to set your objective. Like, this is my goal, but how do I get to my goal? Okay, these are my objectives, but then how do I make sure I make my objectives? The way to make your objectives happen is through intentionality. Intentionality comes from the word intention, which is to put some tension. It's like when you are throwing an arrow, it goes with tension. It has a purpose. It goes fast. It do not deviate from its objective, right? So that's the way to live 2026. Imagine uh, your life is a canvas. 2026 is a canvas, and you're going to draw something. You can decide to draw a horse of fire because that's the new Chinese year that starts in February. So you're going to draw this beautiful uh, horse that is on fire, but then you're the rider of that horse. Oh my God, how powerful. There goes your passion, your love, your potential, your desire. You're moving forward in this horse. This is very powerful. And you want your life on 2026 to be like that because you want to have success. So you start drawing, and as soon as you take the brush to start painting, then somebody texts you, and then you respond to the text, and it's a video from YouTube. And then you go to YouTube and you forget about your painting. And then somebody knock on the door, and it's your neighbor. And then the neighbor tell you to go somewhere which was not in your agenda, and you end up going there. You came back home tired, you forgot about your painting, and then your boss called you. And then at the end of the year, when you look at the painting, what you see is the imprint of all these people that got in the middle, in between you and your goal. They became the entertainment. They came and they stay in the middle of you and your attainment. So what should we do to be able to get to our goals, to complete our objective? Number one, you have to set limits. You have to say, no, thank you, no, thank you, I can't. But you will only do that if you are intentional in where you want to go and what you want to do. What do you want to achieve? Okay, number one, you have to put safe limits. Number two, you have to create a routine that helps you get there. A routine. I don't like routine. Well, I don't like routine either, but I have noticed when I create a routine, things like move faster. Because when I'm creating the routine, I'm looking, okay, when is the easiest time for me to do that? When is the best time? Like, if it's something about creativity, when am I more creative? Where am I going to find less interruptions? If it's for like exercises, when does my body have more strength and more stamina? Like, for me, I'm waking up at 4 in the morning lately, and I love it. I never thought I was going to do this, but then it happened like automatically, like 2 weeks ago, for 2 days in a row. I think it was when Tria Atlas was getting close to her, so I think he was telling me, this is your new biorhythm, the way your body respond to the energy. So yeah, and I start at 4, and now at 4, I have my coffee, I do my meditation, and I start working out, and it works perfect because once you do a routine, whatever routine works best for you, it's very individual. I'm not telling you to wake up at 4. You have to find what is your rhythm, what works better for you. But once you establish the routine, then it's automatic. You use less energy and you spend less time making it happen because you already created it. And because it's so important, you're not gonna get bored of the routine because it's your vehicle to get there. It's like your routine is like the horse. You understand? So number one, you have to put limits. Number two, you have to be certain about your routine, and you have to follow through. It's very important. You have to take action. If you don't take action, nothing is going to happen. You can make the list of your goals, your objective, and you can create a routine. But if you don't follow through, nothing is going to happen. So you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional about taking action. And sometimes you have to push yourself. And if it's too hard to make it, maybe you have to remake the strategy. Like, well, maybe the routine is not what I wanted. Or maybe what I thought I wanted is not so important. And there's something else that is important. So we always have to reassess and redefine what we're doing, especially at the beginning of the year. But this is what's happening. We have a full moon in Cancer tomorrow. That full moon in Cancer is a very emotional moon. That full moon is in conjunction with Sirius. Sirius is a star, is the star that the Great Pyramid of Giza it's aligned with. I mean, is where the dolphins and the whales, their souls come from. Sirius is a very spiritual. It's called like the star of our galaxy. So it's a very spiritual, high dimensional energy that is going to be entering into planet Earth and into us at the moment of the full moon. And the full moon is like a flashlight that is going to be signaling your emotions. But then this time it's not only your personal emotions, your human emotions. It could be something related to your soul emotions that have been in your soul, and this time they're being shown up so that you can move forward, because at the time of the full moon there's going to be a trine with the north node of the moon, which is going to be in Pisces, which is spirituality. So it's like this full moon is moving you forward spiritually, but not only spiritually. When we have the full moon in Cancer, that is going to be like lining your home, your inner self, your feelings, your needs. At that same time, you have on the opposite sign of Capricorn, you have the female energy, which is Venus, next to the sun, which is the identity, next to Mars, which is your ability to do, and your male part. So you got all these energies all together trying to build something, which is Capricorn. And recently Mercury entered there. So now your mind is very focused on building, doing, making it real, making it a strategy. But when the full moon is in Cancer and is in conjunction with Sirius, it's giving you a message. Wait, you have to pause. It's not only about making. Yes, you have the strength, you want to go get it, you have the drive, but you have to make sure that what you're building now has in the core of it your needs, and not only your needs, but your soul needs. Why did your soul came to have this human existence? It's very important for this full moon, because whatever your soul came here to fulfill, it's going to be shown tomorrow by the need that you are able to work now by feeling the emotions that will come from like very deep or from very high, right? Because this is very high emotional energy. So I invite you to think about this as the beginning of a year, which is giving you the opportunity to start with the right foot, meaning you're going to start something. Make sure that what you start is taking in account all of you, not just your human self, but your soul purpose. And the way to understand this is, what is your intuition, which is that north node in Pisces? What if is your intuition telling you? And at the same time, what are your emotions? What makes your heart sing? What makes your heart feel happy? What helps you open your heart? In this project that you're going to make, which way will make you feel happier, fulfilled, and like you're moving toward your purpose? And if you like this information, I invite you to to press like to this video and share it with your friends and people you think would benefit from this, and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to keep publishing videos like this. And also I would like you to invite you to be part of my community. I'll be um, giving more information about it in the future dates, so stay tuned to the channel. And just remember, oh, for those of you that want to participate in the energy of the full moon, when it's more like, when it's exact, which is when it's stronger, if you are like in Puerto Rico, it would be at 6:02 a.m. tomorrow, which is January 3rd, and it's going to be in the 13th degree of Cancer, for those of you that knows about astrology. But then if you're in the East Coast, it's going to be 5:02. If you're Central US, it's going to be 4:02 in the morning. So early in the morning. So you can gather that energy and work with it and feel. I mean, at that time, I guarantee you, if you take some time alone and you close your eyes and you just intentionally connect with the energy of the moon and Sirius and Earth and like the cosmos, you receive a revelation, very personal revelation about what's going on with you and what is the message that this moon have for you. So don't let that go. And if you're in other part of the world, the exact time is going to be 10:02 a.m. Universal Time. So then you can look what time is that where you're located. Okay. So anyway, if you want to write a comment about what do you think about this material, my line of thought, and about this moon, I really appreciate to know about you and your feedback. Okay, guys, have a great 2026. Many blessings to you all, and I hope you have a beautiful Cancer full moon. Take care. Bye bye.